Well, that's disappointing. Our first ever error. Now, I don't know how to reset it from here. That's fine, I'm not overly concerned. She's really hot to touch. Really hot. Which is kind of ironic because today I've been working, and it's a bit dark in there, isn't it? Today I've been working on wiring in a fan. And there's a little switch, and of course I bought 5 of them, I haven't checked another one, but that switch is faulty. That's what you get for buying a $2 item off Gumtree. eBay from China. A couple of fans, it's all wired in. Just got the fuse pulled at the moment, so I'm dare saying that's 05, that's overheat. After we got the new circuit breaker, which is underneath there, which I can't really show you, we don't have problems with it tripping anymore when we use the deep fryer, because kids use the deep fryer. Of course, that's 2,500 watts. So it's yeah, the deep fryer was on for about 15 minutes, drawing 2,000 watts. I think it overheated. So I'll do a bit more investigation and see if I can plot the software on the laptop. This laptop doesn't have a screen, of course, so I can't do it on this one. I have to do it remotely. And then I'll check back in, but I'm fairly confident that that's overheat 05. So that's disappointing, considering it's 6 months tomorrow since I've had this set up. It is growing a little bit, I guess, not much. But yeah, that's the first fault code. And like I said about that switch, before it used to throw the circuit breaker for some reason at about 2,000 watts after 5 minutes. And the new one doesn't throw, so it just overheated it, and yeah, it's pretty disappointing actually. So we'll go through the log files and find out what happened and report back. Well, that's embarrassing. My first ever fault. And as I said before, I'm pretty sure it's heat. Never had to deal with a fault before. It's 5:30, we're doing dinner, and it died. There you go, warning message, output short-circuited. I don't know how output could have been short-circuited, no fuses tripped. It's a bit hard to see, I'll try and hold it as still as I can. But it never went over 2.5, well, it went over 2,400 watts, I guess that's what it is. It only just went over. The battery voltage dropped a lot. I'm a bit worried about that error code. I guess I'll go and turn it off and then turn it back on again and see if it clears. Came outside, I've still got that. Still got the error there. Now I've turned my house back over, I've got a transfer switch, so it's not running, so hopefully if I turn this off, nothing. Turn it back on again. Line mode. Okay, so all I had to do was turn it off and then on again. Before I'm not gonna, it says it's actually line mode, but there's no load on it. There's nothing outputting because it's not connected to anything. Well, it is actually, it's connected to that power point there, which runs that laptop, which is, well, not very much output. And in fact, it's not even measuring the output. I know it's in line mode. I change it from utility, get to SBU, solar battery utility, apply, close. This looks highly professional, doesn't it? interesting. I'm sure I just set that to SPU. Yep, output source priority. And it's not transferring from line mode. Maybe it's going to take a few minutes. Okay, I'll monitor that. Unless I've got a really horrible Wi-Fi signal out here, which is possible. Let's have a look up here. Oh, it's still grid mode. No, it doesn't matter. Well, at least that error code's gone. So the little, you can't see it, but anyway, the power switch underneath on the right hand side at the bottom, just flicked that off, flicked it back on again, and it seemed to clear that code. So I'm just going to leave that overnight, and then I'll pop that cover off in the morning and just have a poke around, just have a quick look, just to make sure. I can go without using it for one night, won't kill us. Oh, my favourite switch got me out of trouble again. So now we're just going to go back to, we've got mains or genset, which is the inverter. So let's flick it back and see if we get in trouble from the family. No noises? Love it. Must have worked. I've got a toothbrush, that's my son. But it's back on again. I just thought I'd just throw it and just try it, and it just transferred back over without a problem. So yeah, we're good. I'll still do my due diligence and pull it apart tomorrow and just check it. I've got a fire alarm out there, and my bedroom's right next door, so I can hear the alarm go off. So if we have any more problems, I'll let you know.